we're just talking about how young agents need to push on their buyers and their sellers to get to the reality of the situation, because more you can get to the reality of the situation, more real you find the buyer and the seller to be, more honest you find them to be. And you know, my mentor back in 2004, he was not my mentor, but he was a chairman of a company that I used to work with in Toronto, Canada. He had this one saying he used to tell us all the time: real people do real things, real people do real deals. So you need to find if your buyer and seller are genuinely real. And this is just, I'm going to give you a little bit of a primer. I'm talking to one of my teammates on how to find out if a buyer is genuinely real or seller is genuinely real. You have to push them gently, politely, with important questions that get you to the bottom of the reality, right, so to speak. All right, ciao for now. Check out what comes afterwards. All right, bye. Can you show me something else? Zahib, like in a polite way. Yeah, call me tomorrow.
Yeah.
He doesn't say no.
Yeah.
He doesn't take them. But he doesn't take them. Now, the agent who doesn't have a lot of listings, so he does one listing, the guy came to him, guess what? No buyer is coming tomorrow to his listing. So when the buyer now says, I want to look at business way, so tomorrow I will arrange for you. These are the young agents. Tomorrow I will arrange for you one in business way. So then he calls 3-4 people, business way, He takes the guy, it takes him 2-3 hours to coordinate 2-3 viewings. Because he talks to agents, then he takes them to business bay, then from business bay they say, yeah, I want to see something in Creek Harbor also. No problem, because he has only one listing or 2 listings. So now he's working with the buyer, but the buyer is also going to buy. So he's not worthy of less respect. He's also good.
Yeah.
So now he's walking with the buyer everywhere. Guess what? He's wasting his time. So in this scenario, what I would prefer that the agent does is he sits with the buyer and tests the buyer completely. What? Extensive questions, not just how many bedrooms. Okay, sometimes you ask them like, okay, when like the extensive questions are starting with normal questions, beautiful questions, their desire, their wish list, and then the more difficult questions. How much money do you want to allocate to this investment? And the guy says, I want a house for 1.5 million or an apartment for 1.5 million. Okay, how much money do you have now as a down payment? I have 100,000. This guy is, no, you cannot create an apartment of 1.5, even with the banks, with 100,000 he cannot go anywhere. Or you ask him the tough question, I have 500,000. One more question. In the bank in Dubai? No, it's in my house in India. Okay, in your house as cash, or is it selling? Or is the house need to be sold? Yeah, the house need to be sold. What happens with sales? 3 months, 4 months. What stage are you with the house sale? Well, tomorrow it's sold, I'm getting the money coming here. Now you know the guy is serious. So what a lot of agents do is they're running around with them. And the guy, he does not have everything in line. And the agent finds out much later, because what happens is, the guy who's looking and doing window shopping loves to do the property shopping and searching. He finds an agent who is 3 years and less of experience, and he's coordinating everything for him. He's hoping a deal is coming. This guy is going to buy in one year. You remember that guy who spoke to me from Saudi Arabia, and he said, I'm not going to buy before October, November, and I want to pay at the end. Well, I can start working with you if you pay me now. I don't care if you buy in 6 months, that's fine with me. But if you're going to buy then, and there's no guarantee, but you want me to put 15 hours of my time to you, any agent, they're not getting salaries. But they put 15 hours to you. So, signing the exclusivity is important for the sellers. If you're selling the listing, you have to put the exclusivity and get a fee. Same thing applies to the buyers, because if the buyer does not, Amro, I'll tell you something, because you push the buyer to react in a way to show his true colors. Okay? I'm going to tell you something. I asked you a question. Hey, would you like to work on your French? For example, I ask you, would you like to work on your French? Okay, Amro? Yeah, I would like to. Okay, here is this 20-minute YouTube video on French language and basics. Amro, I want you to listen to this by end of today. Call me tonight. Tell me that you've listened to it. I will ask you a few questions. And tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, I will start classes for free for you. Tonight, 9 o'clock, if Amro doesn't call, he is not interested in French. Same thing with the buyer. You have to push them to see if they are genuinely buyers. If they're window shoppers, we don't mind. We love you, no problem. We'll tell you, we'll give you information slowly. That's okay. And if you're not a serious buyer and you're not qualified, guess what? We don't have the time to work with you at the moment. But free information on YouTube, free information on property. Do you understand? Which is why this is important. Buyers need to learn to do it. Does that make sense?
Okay guys, so thanks for watching. My name again is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 14 plus years. I started in 2006 in Toronto, Canada, and since 2007 I've been doing this in Dubai. I generally talk about real estate, your life, my life, and our path to allowing financial bliss coming to us. If you want to work with me, such as buy a property in Dubai, or you need general advice, you can hit me up on in the contact form below. If you've liked this video, I'd appreciate if you subscribe, press the bell icon, and hit the like button and share it with other friends. Ciao for now.